Hello Pisces, this is Feel the Soul, and I'm here with your reading for July 1st through the 15th. I have cleansed these cards. I shuffled them as well, but I'm going to break them up a bit in front of you. So I'm trying to make sure that they're broken up nicely. Sorry about that. Then I'm going to do this. Okay, and while I'm breaking them up, I just wanted to remind everybody that I won't be doing readings in August because I'll be gone and out of town and just really impossible. I did see a small tiny break where it's really possible for me to get some kind of a reading out. I'm really trying to attempt to do it. But for now, I'm just telling everybody no readings. I'm really hoping to pop out a little something, something. At least maybe hopefully for like the end of August. Okay, so let's break this up in three. All right. This is for Pisces, July 1st through the 15th. The first card is the Nine of Wands. And the next card is the Hierophant. Then we have the Two of Swords. And the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so the Nine of Wands talks about the pressures. For me, I feel right now I'm already hearing the daily pressures, Okay, so for Pisces, I find that right now you're just kind of under a lot. Like you have a lot of things going on, and I feel like you're thinking about all of them. They're all different, and I feel like, of course, that's part of life. We all have it. But it's like burdening you. I hear the stress of daily life. So in a sense, that's not horrific. You know what I mean? I mean, everybody has that. So in the month of July, Pisces, you've got all these things going on that you're trying to juggle. Let's kind of go on and we'll take it from there. Okay, the next one is the Hierophant. And the Hierophant talks about this kind of energy about, I think when I look at the other cards, I feel like it's kind of saying like, hey, you know what you need to do. You know what you have to do. I feel like your own intuitive instincts are telling you that you need to make some decisions, that um, you need to think about what's going on. And you need to think about it in a manner that kind of overall is good for you, but also kind of there's like lots of ways to handle things, right? There's the good way, there's a bad way, there's something in the middle, like they call it the black, gray, and the white line, right? Well, I feel that's kind of what this card is saying to you. Like, yo, you know, you need to think about the things going on in your life. And I'm sure some of these particular rods are have a lot more importance to you than others. And it's about prioritizing what needs to be addressed, what needs to be looked at, because the hard choices come in here. And it's almost like you're undecided. I feel like you're undecided about something. I feel like you're undecided. But part of you knows, Pisces, you know that you've been juggling things great, that you know that you can handle all of the rods that are in your way. But it's almost like you're coming to a point where it's getting old. It's getting very tiresome. And yes, you can handle it, But the weight gets, those swords, the weight of those swords gets heavy, you know? And so I think what's going on is the universe is telling Pisces, you know, try to look at things from a different perspective and try to see what it is that you can take care of. These burdens don't have to burden you as heavily as they feel. Perhaps Pisces isn't looking at things um, in a more expanded version. Perhaps you're looking at it going, okay, well, I got all the, like, let's just, for example, say, okay, I got a wife, a kid, I got bills, I got a car payment, I got a house payment, I'm fucked, right? That's all I got. Okay. I see why people would say that. Why a man would say that. Why a woman would say that. Like, that's all I got. And I got no money left after that. This is my whole life. Isn't there any more to it? And those things can, to some people, be the rods here. All the burden of the children and the bills and the home and the life. But there's always ways to look at your things differently. And I believe the Hierophant is calling out to you saying, hey, you need to look, think, and you need to be more inventive or more creative. You need to think about editing some things out and putting some things as a priority, and then maybe not wanting certain things, maybe not wanting all the new things. Like maybe you don't need a new fucking car right now. Maybe the car you have from 2012 is just fine. You don't need to go buy a new car. This car's paid off or it's almost paid off. You don't need that. Do you really need a brand new fucking living room set right now, or the one you have, does it work? You know, do you need to go on vacation and spend $4,000 right now? Or can you use that money and spend half of that and pay some of your bills off? So it's about taking care of business and making the choices. I know how hard it is to say no to the people you love or say no to the things that you desire. But really, Pisces needs to keep control of their life. And the Two of Pentacles says you can do it, but you've got to start making those tough decisions about starting how to learn to say no. I think that's what the lesson here is for Pisces. You learning how to say no, you know, and taking the higher road. You know, saying no almost feels like, what? That's not the higher road. How is that the higher road? That sucks, right? You're saying no to your wife or no to your boyfriend or no to your kids. No, it is the higher road. If it means keeping the home life and the family life stable, if it talks about keeping your finances stable, if it talks about these ones that are stressing you out or the partner that you have, Pisces, out, then it's about you coming to an honest reality and truth to yourself, saying, look, man, I need to look at what works, what's right for this family, this relationship, or for myself. And even though it's fucking hard to make those choices and make a decision about certain things, and I always feel like I'm the one that's in the cold, I'm the one that's in the dark because I'm the one that's got to say no. But I know that if I can say no to certain things in my life, then I can create this balance that you see here so that I can continue in my journey of life. And these rods don't have to finish you off. We all have them too, Pisces. So I don't want you to think like you're the only one. You're not the only one. We all have them. I have them. Everybody has them. So you're not alone. And a whole bunch of us feel this way. Okay? So maybe it's about you coming to a truth and a reality with yourself about what is the highest and best good for you or for your family, for your business, for your partnership, for friendships, for life, for your health. You know, the Hierophant is there to remind you, yo, keep your shit straight, think straight, be on point. Don't let this Two of Swords fuck with your head, and like make you think like, oh, I'm gonna be the bad guy, or I can't make a decision. No, you can make a decision. You can. And if that decision doesn't seem to be the greatest one, you've at least made a choice. You made a decision to move forward, to walk forward. You're walking that tightrope, man. And you're trying to handle it. You're trying to handle your shit. You're handling your business as best as you can. Because you got a lot of shit going on over here. You got a lot of things to deal with. But at the end, you're trying to do it, man. You're trying to do the right thing. You're trying to handle life and everything that life offers you. So the Hierophant is a reminder for you to just, don't doubt yourself. Be true to yourself. Okay? And be honest with yourself about your spending habits, about the choices that you make, about saying no to things. I know you want to say yes, don't say yes if it's not working for you. There's a lot of static in this world. There's a lot of static in this world. And you have to stay focused on what it is you want, what you need, and keeping self together. That's you, keeping self together. Find what fuels you. And sometimes it's not the things that you purchase. Sometimes it's just having a solid ground where you wake up and you're like, you know what? I fucking paid those bills last month. I'm free today. Or it's like, you know what? I had a problem with a friend. We had all this beef. We didn't talk for years. I fucking handled it. I wrote him a letter, apologized, whatever it turns out to be or whatever it ends up being. I fucking did my half. I can sleep good and wake up fine because I took care of it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Or your kid wants to go out and it's completely inappropriate and you know it is and you have to fucking say no and be the bad guy. But you know that it's the best thing that you can do for yourself, for your family, or whatever the scenario is. It's okay to say no when you need to. That's kind of what I'm feeling for Pisces this month. I feel like it's all about you finding that strength in you to say no, to handle your problems, the situations in life. Don't feel like you're the bad guy. Because this month is about you really finding that sense of balance and finding yourself and being able to say, okay, I guess I'm the bad guy. I'm going to have to say no. Or like edit things because I need to have this. I need to have the stability. Let's see. Let's see what these problems are. I'm going to pull a couple cards here. This video is kind of short. Let's see what's going on here. All right. So see, look, the Nine of Swords comes up, which tells me another 9. You're stressed out about these things. And the next one is the Page of Swords, which is again talking about, it's not like the most positive card with the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Wands. So here it's about you having to consider taking action and coming from a place, where you're super duper grounded, dude, where you're like looking at your finances, looking at your things realistically and making some choices in life to edit or to say no to things in life so that you can have this wonderful balance that works in your life. Because this is where you want to be. You want to be the Two of Pentacles. Where see this person's walking on a tightrope and is okay walking across fucking, I don't know how many feet up in the sky where the moon's there and the moon's guiding him. Like, go for it, dude. You can do it. And I think there's like this, what's kind of cool. It's almost like a half bird, half vehicle, human vehicle saying, I'm with you. I'm with you. Like, I'm flying right next to you and I'm cool. It's almost like, I'm trying to think, there was like a Greek movie where, like Pegasus or Hercules. And I think one of those, I think Hercules had like this mechanical owl. I think that's what it was. And that owl went with him everywhere. And it was kind of like annoying or something, you know, but the owl was like part from the gods and part I think it was part from the gods, part mechanical, and it was being sent along with I think Hercules or whoever the character was and help guide him and kind of observe and kind of just be there with that person to get them across the crazy, the crazy waters and the wars. And, it's one of those mythology movies. Sorry. It was really cool. I'm trying to think what movie it was. Really cool. God dang it, I used to like it. Anyways, but what I was gonna say is it's kind of that. This little guy here reminds me kind of like that owl, and that owl is with you to kind of. But this is like a bird trying to guide you. Like, okay, I'm here with you. You're getting the green light. The gods are with you, telling you, go ahead, find your balance, find what you need to do, and do it. The moon supports you, and you're okay. The gods are with you. And that's kind of the feeling. So it's almost like, because you don't want to be stressed out over these things. I know we all have burdens. So I want you to look at that and start figuring out what works for you. Start editing. Don't be afraid. Pisces, July could be a month of cleanup for you. Hey, we all have it. We all have it. You know what? Honestly, I try to every month, no bullshit. Every month I have somebody come and help me edit and organize my life. You know what I mean? I pay somebody to help me organize my life, to help me so that I can move forward. Because I have all kinds of things too. I have the wands, I've got bills, I've got things I got to take care of, decisions to make. So I find somebody that helps me organize. And sometimes those people are better at it than I am, and they can help me see with better eyes on how to organize and edit things that I need and things I don't need. And I do that every month. So I want to say the gods. The gods are asking you, Pisces. So I'm just going to fucking say it. Why not? The gods are asking you in the month of July to take a look at some of your shit. Good shit, bad shit. Sorry. And sorry, it comes out that way. And organize and edit and make some decisions so that you can have and create that balance that you want in your life. So you can move on, so you can get on your path and move forward. Join me. Let's do it, man. I'm doing it and I fucking love it. It feels different, man, when you're taking care of your shit. I can't explain it to you guys, or I can, but I don't want to prolong this video and bore you to death. It's like, it feels fucking great to look at stuff and deal with it and then be able to file it and put it away in a cabinet or in your imaginary cabinet, or like cut it up and say bye-bye. Okay? So I'm sending you this energy. I want you to do that this month. Take care of some business, Pisces. Okay? Make me proud. I fucking love that shit. Okay. I'm Fuel the Soul. I'm so grateful to read for you. And I will be back, okay? Lots of love. And I'll see you. Bye-bye.